By the way, yes, I did Google it. That is a real, actual dinosaur that did exist. Dino King. Dino King is a 2012 computer generated children's film from South Korea, directed by a guy named Han Sang-ho. What could I say about this movie in one word? Cool. It's a pretty cool children's movie. Let me tell you one thing. The cover art tricked me, and I know for a fact it tricked a lot of other people too. What I mean by that is, when you look at the cover art and you're scrolling through movies, you're gonna look at it and you're gonna go, "Whoa, two crazy dinosaurs, looks computer animated. Like this looks like an insane, gonna be cool movie." Immediately, it starts off where you see an egg hatching, a little baby like T-Rex pops out, and you get this like Dora the Explorer voiceover. And immediately in my head, I was like, "Oh fuck, it's this kind of movie."
I don't care what Quick says. Today, I'm going on my first hunt. Yes!
Let me tell you one thing. They had 10 minutes. I knew this was a children's movie after that little voiceover within the first 30 seconds. Within the first 10 minutes, we see that dinosaur. It's just chaos after chaos. And immediately, if I could give a quick synopsis without spoiling it for those that care. Ripoff of The Lion King, in that this isn't a spoiler, but the main dinosaur in this movie, the beginning dinosaur T-Rex that we see hatch, is a dinosaur we follow. His name is Speckles. Speckles the dinosaur. He's a little baby T-Rex, and fast forward 20 minutes into the movie, his mother dies by dinosaur stampede, a la like Lion King. She passes away. All of his siblings pass away, and you're watching this movie and you're thinking in your head like, "Whoa, this is a children's movie. Like, there's a lot of death, you know?" And like you see like his T-Rex family they all get murdered, so he becomes an orphan, has to live on his own. And at this point in the movie, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, if they introduce a Timon and Pumbaa character, they're completely ripping off Lion King. Spoiler alert, they don't. There's no Timon and Pumbaa in this movie. He does come across another female T-Rex who is also an orphan. They build a bond ship, and it's just like it kind of does like the Lion King, where it's like 4 years later, 5 years. Oh, Lion King does it quick, but this one does like 4 years later, and then like 10 years later when they're big T-Rexes and stuff. So you see that, and it gets pretty interesting. It keeps you hooked by. The computer graphics are amazing in this film. South Koreans, you guys did amazing on this film, Dino King. It looks amazing. Story-wise, it's definitely this is like a movie made for 3-year-olds. I don't care what anybody says. This is a movie made for 3-year-olds. It's a movie made for 3-year-olds, but it has like, I'll say 13-year-old violence and shit. You know, like. You see like dinosaurs die, like they get eaten by velociraptors, and like it's nothing crazy, but you do see blood and like you know what I mean, like dinosaurs do get killed, and like there's a lot of dinosaurs falling off ledges. Like if I could describe it, if you've ever seen King Kong, you know that scene where they do the dinosaur stampede and the long necks, whatever they're called, they fall off the ledge. It's like that scene.
Sisters! My sisters! Oh
no! There's a lot of that, and you're like, whoa, this is a kid's movie. Fast forward, spoiler alert again, it has a happy ending, sorta, but again, like a lot of bad stuff happens to Speckles. Speckles has his own kids, and then like the whole plot is like, this whole movie is about Speckles' life from like birth, not even to death, but till he becomes a father, and life, you know, happens again, and it's very cool. Would I recommend this to anybody my age? If you're really bored and you're really trying to see some cool dinosaur action, like the dinosaur you saw in the beginning of this video, check it out, give it a watch, puff a little bit of the Magic Dragon, you'll be in Fantasyland. And for children, I don't know if I'd recommend it for 3-year-olds, maybe like 7-year-olds. You know, it's again like it's that voiceover of this movie. Movie just has like a Dora the Explorer voiceover where like it narrates everything that's happening. You're like, this is annoying. But like again, this is definitely I can't find anything online that even says it's a children's movie, but it definitely is. If I had to give this movie a rating for a kids movie, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It's not average. It's definitely above average, but it's not good. But it is above average. It's not good as in like, oh, like, yeah, you'd recommend it. It's like, it's a whatever movie. That's it. That's all I got to say about this movie. Appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next episode. Take care.